Alright, continuing on with the last part of the algebra review for the exam. We have to solve for y, so subtract 7x. That's 11y equals 35 minus 7x. Divide by 11. That doesn't divide evenly, so leave in fraction form. 35 elevenths minus 7 elevenths x. Now plug in, excuse me, plug in some numbers. If you use the graphing calculator, you might choose these points. If you don't use the graphing calculator, you might end up choosing 0, 1, and 2, and that's fine. These were the points that we chose from the graphing calculator, so we'll plug in -6 and 7. So that would be here. And 5, 0 would be here. And this point here, although it's too big, both of these are going to be off the graph. If you just verify that if you went out 16 and down 7, it would fall in line, which is all that third point is for, is just to verify that you're in the right area. Or if you use this point and went over 17 and up 14, you see it too would be in line. So we'll just connect these two dots. We'll try to do a little straighter than that. Okay, and that would be the line for number 54. Alright, the last two problems on the exam review are inequalities. So when we're graphing inequalities, we still start off by finding the 3 points and solving for y. Just remember, when you divide by a negative, you flip the inequality. So I'm going to add 2x this time because the x started out negative. So to get rid of it, I'm going to add it. Divide by -9. Recall, I'm dividing by a negative, so I'm going to flip the direction of that inequality from less than to greater than. -18 divided by -9 is +2. Positive divided by a negative, and it doesn't divide evenly, would be -2/9 x. Find some numbers in the graphing calculator or by hand, and I get these points, 9, 0, 0, 2, and -9, 4. Plot the points, so 9, 0 would be here, the point 0, 2 is here, and the point -9, +4 is here. You see that my dots are in order, and now I have to, with the inequalities, decide whether I'm going to draw a solid line through those 3 points or a dotted line. Since there's no equal sign underneath the inequality, it would be a dotted line. And what that means is the actual line, oops, try to actually go through the points. The line itself, the boundary line here, is actually not part of the solution. Okay, so now greater than means shade above, and this is a greater than here when we've solved it for y. So I want to shade above this line, which means I'm going to shade the top of the line. And that would be the solution. Okay, one last problem. Let's solve this for y. Divide by 3. I'm dividing by a positive number, so do not flip the direction. Neither one of these divides evenly, so leave it in fraction form. And then plug into the calculator or do by hand and find some points. These are the 3 points I will choose from the calculator. And now I'm going to plot them. So 1, 1 is here, 4, -9 is here, and -2, 11, slightly above the graph here. And you see that they're in line. And now I look to the inequality symbol to tell me whether I'm going to draw a solid line or a dotted line. And you see I do have an equals, so I will connect these dots with a solid line. And since it's less than, I'm going to shade below the line, which would be here. Okay, that completes your exam review worksheet, and I hope that you will study hard for your exam, and good luck.